Hello folks, it's Pliskin by 51mm here, and today I am going to be doing a closer look video on the CZ452 2E ZKM 22 action or 22 caliber rimfire bolt action rifle. Alright, I figured it was time to go ahead and do this video on this gun because the range video I have of it has over 7,000 views now, and I figured it's time I do a closer look video on this rifle. As you know, the CZ452 rifle, if there are people watching this that are into the Chizek bolt action rimfire rifles, the 452 was discontinued in 2011. So we have the varmint model here, and I'm going to read off some stuff that I wrote down about the rifle. Alright, I will only be covering this model too, the varmint model. I don't have the American or Ultra Lux or any of those. Alright, the CZ452 is a repeating bolt action magazine fed rimfire rifle manufactured by Chizek Firearms manufacturer, Chizek Weapons Factory. There was a name on there, but I didn't write it down. I would have mispronounced it. Imported into the United States by CZ USA. Most versions of the 452 were discontinued in 2011 and was replaced by the CZ455. CZ continues to make the CZ452 Scout and the American model in left hand only, meaning you can get the American and Scout, but I believe it's only the American that they make in left-handed configuration. This is a varmint CZ452 2E ZKM varmint right hand. We got this back in 2005, I believe. See, in its production life, the CZ452 had multiple models. The American, the varmint, which is what that is, the Lux and Trainer, Ultra Lux, Scout, Silhouette, Style, FS I believe means full size, the CZ515 and the CZ453. And if memory serves me, I believe the CZ453 is no longer available either. They were available in 22 long rifle, 22 WMR, and 17 HMR and HM2, 17 HM2. Alright, let's go into some history here of said rifle. First introduced in 1954 as the Model 2 ZKM 452. It was a refinement of the ZKM 451 or CZ model. And I wrote down some about the Model 1 or ZKM 451. Okay, the Model 1 or ZKM 451 was developed in 1943 and 1944 at the request of the German occupying authority. Very few were built as full-size Mauser 98K trainer models. The receivers were marked TGF, which stands for, now pardon my German here, I can't pronounce that, I'll put it in the thing, Gehör Fabrik, meaning German for Chizek Weapons Factory, or German for Chizek Weapons Factory. That's what that meant in German. Wartime halted production of these rifles. So the Model 1 was halted by the war, and then this is the ending result of the Model 1. This is Model 2. I doubt it looked just like this, but the variation model, it's based on the Model 2. This is a Model 2 CZ rimfire rifle. Here's what I wrote down for the varmint rifle. It's a 21-inch varmint barrel. See if I get my measuring tape out here. Let's go from end to end. Yep. Comes up to right there. Let's start right there. So 21 inches. Because I believe the chamber in it starts right in here. Another fact about these rifles is that the 452 is threaded, has a threaded barrel like a center fire rifle, and I believe the models that came after it were press fit. The barrels are press fit to the receiver, but I'm not sure about that. That's what I've heard though. See, it has a straight walnut cone stock, such as this. See, dovetail groove for scopes and optics. It's dovetailed up here on top of the receiver. Doesn't have no iron sights. And a flat bottom fore end for use with a sandbag. And as you can tell, it's resting in that sandbag pretty well. See, and that's flat down here, not rounded. Alright. Our modifications. I wrote down what we've done to the rifle, or what my dad has done to the rifle. And there goes the crazy farmer who owns a field up near Walmart. Don't know what he's doing flying around. See, it has an automated solution trigger. The trigger is an automated solution trigger. It has a 6-ounce trigger pull. That's less than 1 pound trigger pull. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to take it off safe and pull the trigger because it's a rimfire, and pulling the trigger on a empty chamber on a rimfire will goof up the I don't know if it goofs up the bolt or if it goofs up the chamber, but I've been told never to pull the trigger on an empty chamber on a rimfire. It is a free floated barrel. The barrel on this has been free floated because what my dad did is, if you look here on it, has a hole there where a screw would go up into a lug. It would hold the barrel to the stock. But what he did is he has taken the screw here and put it back here behind the trigger guard, because there is a tang up in there, kind of like the Ruger American, or not Ruger American, CZ 452 American model has a screw right here. But I guess with these, they left an area back here in the tang for like a screw, and he took the screw from here and put it back in here. I'm not sure if that's the same screw, but that's what he's told me. Other things that we've done to this is the action and pillars are glass bedded. The whole action is glass bedded. And to show that it is indeed free float, I will take out $1 here from my wallet, and I'll do that again closer to the camera. They completely free floated. And the other thing that he has done to this rimfire rifle is that he polished the bolt to where it cycles smoother. See? It's almost like glass. The ammunition that we use in this particular rifle, if I remember to bring it down with me. Yes, here it is. We use high dollar stuff when we can find it, but we usually run this through it. American Eagle, high velocity 22 caliber long rifle, 40 grain, solid points through it, and it suits them pretty well. Of course, if you've seen all the videos I've put up with it at the range, or we've shot it at the range, it does group very well. I'll roll in some footage of that. 22 ammo. Well, I hope you enjoyed the footage there. That's all I've got for this rifle. All the stuff, I went through the history, and I wrote down what we done to it and the modification or specifications for the varmint rifle as a whole. I will say from personal experience that it does shoot very well. I've killed a lot of squirrels with this gun here. I once shot a squirrel through the eye with this rifle. No joke either, because I had this Redfield Revolution all the way on full power. It goes only to 12. And all I could see when I aimed at the squirrel was his face in the scope. And I didn't have time to adjust the power back here, bring it down to 4 or 8. So I just pulled the trigger, crossed the crosshairs on and pulled the trigger, and I shot his eye out. It was pretty cool. That's been years and years ago. I've also shot the little bull. We have like a little steel bull target. I shoot it easily out to 100 yards. It's a very good rifle, very accurate with cheap shooting ammo. Of course, after what we've done to it, kind of makes this a one-of-a-kind CZ 452 ZKM varmint rifle. Kind of makes it a one-of-a-kind because it has a free float barrel and everything. If you do happen to see a CZ 452 varmint rifle, feel free to pick one up. I highly recommend them. They're excellent 22 bolt action. I can't speak for CZ's current production rimfires because I've never shot them. I will say that the CZ, I think it's called the CZ 455 Tactical, has caught my eye. I believe, if that's it. It's the one with the camoed stock, and I think it has a threaded barrel up here. It's caught my eye, and I might end up getting that because this rifle is primarily my dad's. I just did this closer look video talking about the history in this rifle in particular because my range video's gotten over 7,000 views, and I thank you guys for that too. Those of you who have watched it and come to this video. Anyway, that's been my video. I wrote down the facts and stuff as well as I could. I didn't really want to go into too deep a detail about it. I think I did a decent enough job. Well, anyway, this has been Pliskin, and I'll see you all in the next video. I do believe next week, if there is good weather, we'll go out to the range, because right now it is so cold in this garage that where the water has leaked in from underneath the garage door, it's frozen as well. Like I looked at on the thermometer on the back porch, it's like only 19 degrees outside. So it's pretty cold. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video.